In response to my last video on angel investment, couple of my friends has asked, okay, if we want to invest in a startup, how we can minimize the risk while releasing the payment, while releasing the funds, while releasing the checks. And today we will be discussing about how to release a fund to a startup. Considering my friend's case, he has identified the startup team potential and vision, and he is convinced to invest, and he wants to lower down the risk of investing, and the best strategy lies in releasing funds. What most of the investor and industry people follow, first they understand the usage of that fund. Let's say if startup needs 10 lakh rupees, where they are going to utilize this particular money in marketing, technology, giving salary, buying softwares, developing product, selling product, developing team, where they are going to invest. Once you understand this, then break it down with respect to time. Okay, in Jan they are going to hire the team, in Feb they are going to build the product, in March they are going to sell the product, whatever are the milestones. So once you break it down with respect to your time, you would come to know, okay, for January this is the milestone, for February this is the milestone. Now you could able to write for January how much money they would need, for February how much they would need, for March how much they would need. Once you write down all these things, now assign a quantifiable target. Let's say for Jan the plan is to hire and they need 1 lakh rupees. Okay, how many people you are going to hire, from which department you are going to hire. So there would be 10 people from technology department, 20 people for marketing, 30 people for sales. So now you have quantified target with respect to your time. Give them 1 lakh rupees. Track their performance. Review it, analyze it, whether they are able to achieve what they have committed. If yes, you can sign a next check. If no, understand the reasons. Was there any unavoidable or genuine reason wherein they were not able to achieve this particular target? Or they might have overachieved the target. In that case also you can sign a check. In underachievement, you can analyze and make a judgment whether you want to sign next check or not. So this is how, with respect to your time, with respect to your task, and with respect to your quantifiable target, you can decide whether to sign a check or not, and you can minimize the risk of investing into a startup. This is the general and standard practice followed by most of the well-known investors. Now there might be some people who are related to startup industry, they must be saying that okay, ye to sabko pata hai. So what I have learned over the years, there are only two strategies or only two ways you can get ahead of this process. The first way, if a startup needs 50 lakh rupees, they approach you, you are convinced to invest. Now strategically analyze the startup and come to a point wherein you could understand what is the bare minimum they required. What is the bare minimum they require to show the game, to run the game, to start the game and to show the traction. If they need 50 lakh rupees, they won't be spending 50 lakh rupees in a month or in a day. There must be a timeline for 6 months to spend 50 lakh rupees. Ask them, how much do you need for 15 days to show me some result? They may be saying that okay, 2 lakh rupees would be sufficient for 15 days or a month to show you the result, what we can do with the 2 lakh rupees. If we compare a risk associated with 50 lakh rupees and risk associated with 2 lakh rupees, there is big difference. Once you are able to know 2 lakh rupees is small and sufficient amount that startup can show me some traction and result, give them 2 lakh rupees. After that particular time of 15 days or 1 month, review all the things what they have done in 2 lakh rupees. If you are satisfied, you can write a check according to milestone. If you are not satisfied, you can think over your decision. The second way is consider the same case wherein they need 2 lakh rupees to show the result. You can say that okay, I will give you 2 lakh rupees but at the interest rate of 12%. That means for a month I would be charging 1%. I am giving you 2 lakh rupees. If I didn't like your performance, you have to return me my principal amount plus the interest. If I am impressed with your result, I may be signing a check of whatever you need and we will convert my loan into a equity. That means if they got failed in showing you the result, you can take your money back. If they are successful in showing you a result, you can convert your loan into equity and you can invest according to the milestone. So you have to understand 3 strategies here. First, you need to invest according to the milestone and requirement with respect to your time and quantifiable targets. Give them sufficient small amount wherein they can show the result based on equity or based on loan. If that is based on loan and if they perform well, convert your loan into equity and start paying them according to the milestone. This is how you can lower down your risk and this is how you can release the funds to the startup. It is win-win situation for investor and startup as well. I hope you like this video. If you have got any question, queries, feedback, suggestion, you can write in a comment box. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you again. Thank you.